Well, hello, my purpose friends. If you're watching this video, it's because you're the kind of person that wants to live life on purpose. I find that people who live life on purpose want to live with a sense of adventure. You want to feel like you are pursuing dreams. Now, I love people that live with a dreaming spirit, a heart that dreams. But what's awful is when you feel like your dream is locked inside of a cage. I used to be that person. I went to a zoo one time about 7 years ago on a school field trip. I was a teacher at the time. And I came across this enclosure that was not a lot bigger than this living room I'm in. And there was a tree that filled up most of the space, and I didn't see anything. And so I did what I hate to do. And I read the placard to see what's inside of this exhibit. And it was some kind of eagle. And I immediately thought, probably what you're thinking, why is there an eagle in a small space? And I look up on this branch and I find this eagle, and I feel like I spent about 2 years talking to that eagle. I was like, well, at least you're safe in there. No one's allowed to shoot you. They bring you food, I assume. That's kind of a good thing. And every now and then, some kiddo runs by and yells at his mom and says, look, Mom, it's an eagle. And so, as an eagle in that cage, you get some cool vibes from people. Your reputation's pretty good. And I thought, you know what? Me and that eagle, we're living the same life. I had security, I had comfort, I was being fed, and every now and then somebody would be impressed by the job that I had. But as a man, I felt like I was caged, and I was just like that eagle. I had no reason to use the wings hanging from my side. My dreams were locked inside of a cage inside of me, and I hated that. I want to talk to you very briefly about 3 ways that we hold hostage our own dreams. One is that we live with a wall between us and people. And you might be thinking, well, you bet I do. People have hurt me. Well, I get that. Like, everyone has been hurt by people. But the reality is this: your dreams involve people. Everyone's dreams involve people in a couple of ways. One is that our dreams actually do something to help people or serve people. It's a product that people get to buy. It's something people get to experience. Our dreams involve doing something with people. But it's also true that our dreams require help from people. My dreams will never come to fruition without help from people. So if I live with a wall between me and people, I am blocking my own dreams from happening. Secondly, many people hold their dreams hostage because they want to know the end from the beginning. And I wish it was true. I wish we could all stand at the starting line of life and be like, what do I want to accomplish? What do I see out there in the future? What do I want the end destination to be? And then to feel like, okay, I can do it. I'm ready. Someone say go, and I'll do it. That is nobody's story. Every now and then we read about someone's life and they might say, well, here's this thing I'm doing, and here's the 10 steps that I took to get there. And if you take these 10 steps, you'll get there too. And we say, wow, there's the 10 steps. But there's a problem, a really big problem. You are not starting where they started. So from the very beginning, their 10 steps are not your 10 steps. And oftentimes it's true that when people tell their story of success, sometimes they forget to tell people that they didn't know what they were doing from the beginning. They just started. If you need to know the end at the beginning, you will never begin. You'll be a person who lives on the starting line of life. And you'll see people go, and someone else go, and someone else go. And you'll have lots of conversations with other people that never go. And you can talk and have lots of conversations about why you're not going and what else you can study. And every now and then you see someone go and you might think, well, see, they know what they're doing. How come I don't know what I'm doing? Here's the secret. The people who go don't know what they're doing. They just decided to go. So don't hold your life hostage like that. Now, here's a third way that I think many people hold their life hostage. They have not clarified their purpose. See, purpose is so powerful. Deep down, I think it's what all of us are pursuing. We want to know that our life has impact and significance. We want to know that we are making the most of the life that we have to live. And purpose is a major way that we feel like I'm nailing it, I'm doing it, I'm making it, I'm succeeding. If I'm living my purpose every day, it gives me power, it gives me motivation every day. So many people are waiting to find their purpose outside of them instead of finding the purpose inside of them. As long as you're looking for something outside of you to be the thing that tells you, here's your purpose, and you look at it and say, well, there it is. It's opening this kind of restaurant. It's starting that kind of business. As long as we think our purpose is something outside of us that we will find, we will hold our purpose hostage, because purpose is something inside of you that you find, and then you give it to everything outside of you. It is a life-changing way of thinking. A man told me one time, he said, I feel like I've been living my whole life searching for a dot. Meaning, the harder he looked to find the landing place of purpose outside of him, it became impossible. And in the vast universe, he was like looking for the one little dot that is the place that he belongs. Instead, he learned to think differently and realized that purpose is not this thing outside of you that you find. Purpose is this thing inside of you that you give. And this is why you must clarify your purpose. This is the work that we do with people every day. It's helping people clarify their purpose so that they can live the rest of their life outside of the cage and live in the bold pursuit, not of searching, but of giving one's purpose to the world. My friend, if you're watching this, can I tell you something? People need you. There's no doubt people need you. There's also no doubt that you have a gift, because we all have a gift. I want to encourage you that with some mindset shifts, you can unlock the cage around your dreams and just start taking simple, practical action steps to helping those dreams come into fruition in this world.